So yes, against my better judgment, I have re-downloaded Marvel Contest of Champions and I'm playing very casually now. I just want to talk about what I think of the current game right now, and I also want to do a little bit of a retrospective on the game and look on the past years. I forgot to mention, those of you who don't know, Marvel Contest of Champions is a mobile fighting game, and my whole YouTube content, all my content used to be surrounded by Marvel Contest of Champions. January 2023, I posted a goodbye video officially retiring from MCOC. At that point, I was so bored and burnt out with MCOC, I thought I was just done. So I re-downloaded the game around November time, I think, and at that point, it was almost a whole year I haven't played MCOC, but I just have this urge that won't go away. It's like an itch that won't go away. I keep wanting to re-download and play MCOC. Like, I'll see comic book content online, and I'm like, damn, I miss playing as those cool Marvel characters on MCOC. Like, on a conceptual level, MCOC is a really cool and unique game. This game has so many different mechanics and systems to suck you in, get you committed, get you addicted, get you invested, you learn it all, and you just have fun with it. But the way the game is developed and structured is why I personally got burnt out. This game is a pay-to-win experience. You are at a severe disadvantage in the competitive field if you do free-to-play. I mean, it is possible. I remember Brian Grant made a whole YouTube career out of being free-to-play and being successful in the competitive field. But he always said how it's so much harder on him. He has to put so much more work than his teammates because he has to grind a lot more. If you want to get ahead of everyone else in this game, all you need is a little money and luck. And KABAM knows this. They know they have big, blubbery, whale, rich players who are ready to drop 5,000 units or 10,000 units on one piece of content. Like, they know, they lean into this. And it looks like this has gotten worse since I left. There's brand new endgame blubbery whale content, and I want nothing to do with it. Another weird thing about this game is you're never guaranteed to play as a Marvel character that you want to play as. If you have a favorite Marvel character, you may never play as them. A lot of this game is just gambling and luck based. And no, I'm not talking about Domino. I'll see advertisements online and it's like, play as your favorite Marvel character now, play as Spider-Man. When a brand new Spider-Man movie comes out, I'm like, that's kind of false advertising. They fail to mention you have to pay to get those characters or grind the arena and get lucky that you're ranked high enough. I mean, things are a little better now, I suppose. When you buy a brand new crystal bundle for a brand new character, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star version of that character in the bundle. That never used to be a thing. You weren't guaranteed shit back in the day, but still you have to pay $50 for this bundle, which is just crazy. I mean, it's 2024 right now. I still don't have any of these OG characters as 6 stars on my account. Void, Yondu, Thing, Cosmic Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales, Rocket Raccoon, Old Man Logan, Nightcrawler, Mysterio, Moon Knight, Loki, Hawkeye, Yellow Cyclops, and Taskmaster. And in February 2024, I finally got one of the very first characters ever added to the game as a 6-star. Iron Man, I finally got him. Also, one little cool thing, I did get a 6-star Immortal Iron Fist, which is pretty cool. He's a pretty cool trophy champ, but he sucks. And you can go for years and never get the Marvel character that you want to play as. But then, once you finally get the Marvel character that you want to play as, it's not guaranteed that character is useful, is up to date, or even useful in the current game. They might just straight out suck. Or you're never guaranteed to be good unless you get the character a second time to get their signature ability awakened. But even then, their signature ability might not be good unless it's a high sig level. So it's just so many different weird mechanics and systems in this game. Like how the game is structured is normalized to us long-term players, right? I know that. But if you take a step back and try to have a different perspective on the game, or you try to explain this game to someone who's never played it before, MCOC is kind of insane. But at the end of the day, we all know this game is built to be a pay-to-win experience. It's supposed to be monetized with microtransactions, and it's a gambling casino experience. I mean, I think MCOC could be the coolest mobile video game on the planet if it was developed by a different company other than KABAM. At the end of the day, this game is decent. It's not great, it's not bad, it's just good, it's okay. I mean, I think it used to be great. I think peak MCOC was like 2019, 2018. Those were the good old days. But then 2020 hit, and it's been a fast downhill experience ever since then. So yes, I did re-download the game for multiple reasons, mostly out of pure curiosity. They were giving away a 6-star Baron Zemo. I'm like, they're just giving away 6 stars now? It's awesome. And of course, there's 7 stars in the game now. And the holidays were right around the corner. I wanted to see what the gifting rewards were gonna be like in the holiday season. And during the February event, they gave away 4 free 6-star characters just from the event itself. That's insane. Back in the day, you were lucky to get one 6-star character from a single event in a month. That's just for Paragon players. If you were Valiant, the brand new title, apparently you can get a free 7-star from that February event. That's pretty cool. Like overall, they just buffed the rewards altogether and they're a lot more generous with things now. Like I've noticed a lot more 6-star awakening gems just being given away during months. Those used to be the top tier reward. Everyone wanted a 6-star awakening gem, but now they just give it away every single month. That's so cool. And also on the MCOC online store, they gave away a free 6-star domino just randomly. I'm like, sweet, okay, cool. During my break, they added some crazy new mechanics and systems. Like relics have their own system now. It's basically you can buff your character with another character. It's kind of cool. Now you can extend your champions, which is basically turning a Super Saiyan character into Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Instinct or Super Saiyan Blue or something. And of course, like I said, there's freaking 7 stars in the game now. I remember when 6 stars were added to the game, and that was a huge deal back in the day. And it had its own meta and everything. Now 7 stars rule the game, it looks like. I remember my very first 6-star was Red Hulk, which was perfect to team up with my very first 5-star rank 5 Domino. If we're just going off all my firsts, I remember my very first 6-star awakened character was Corvus, so I ranked him up, and I ranked up all the children of Thanos with Corvus so I can build a team around him. I remember my very first 4-star rank 5 character was Morningstar. I didn't even know how to use her, I just thought that she looked cool. Then my very first 5-star was Spider-Gwen, and I almost deleted the game because I don't know if you youngins remember, but Spider-Gwen sucked balls before her buff. Like her special 1 attack didn't even hit the opponent back in the day. She did a backflip, didn't even hurt or touch the opponent whatsoever. It was horrible, but now she's pretty good after her buff. Those were much more simpler times that I miss. I miss all the OG synergy teams like Void, Sabretooth, and Killmonger, Domino, Red Hulk, and Massacre, Blade, Tech Spider-Man, Ghost Rider. Those teams are still useful today, but those were like the huge meta back in the day. Like you won the game if you had that synergy team. Speaking of which, I did get a 6-star Blade recently. I don't know if you remember, but back in my retirement video, I said the only reason I'm gonna stay or stick around is if I get a 6-star Blade. And I got him, and I'm so happy. I took him to rank 3, I took Ghost Rider to rank 3 as a 6-star, now I have that team again as 6 stars, that's so cool. But I leave the game for almost a year, and now the game is almost unrecognizable to me. There's 7-star rank 3 characters, which gives you the brand new title of Valiant, which is insane. I look at the resources to rank 3 a 7-star, it looks impossible to me unless you spend a ton of money. Also, those 6-star rank 5 characters now. I did grind pretty hard to get my very first 6-star rank 5 character, which was Omega Sentinel. I think she looks so cool and she's so badass. I love her. I'm not really sure how to use her. I just kind of just wing it and hope for the best, but she's pretty good and I like her utility. Speaking of 7 stars, my very first 7-star was Korg. And you know what I learned? He's a pretty underrated attacker. We all know he's a crazy annoying defender, but he's pretty good on offense too. So far I have 5 7-star characters and I got one of them awakened. And so far all my 7 stars are pretty good with Suicide's Mastery, which I still use by the way. Back in the day I used to make Suicide Mastery videos. I still use that, so all my characters go well with that. It's pretty good luck so far. So far I have Emma Frost, I have an awakened Mantis, which I'm still learning how to use. Noah's pretty cool. I had the pterodactyl dinosaur guy, Saruman, I forgot. And then I got Joe Fixit from a Paragon crystal for free. We'll get to Paragon crystals in a second. It is still kind of crazy to me that some characters are still locked as 5-star characters. Like there's no 6 or 7-star Magic or Quake. That's kind of insane. What are you scared of, KABAM? Give me a 6-star Magic. And to give KABAM props and to give them some kudos, it is still damn impressive they keep pumping out 1 or 2 new characters every single month to release into the game. I mean, one good thing about the Marvel Universe you never have to worry about, you'll never run out of characters. Even though every new character seems to be like a freaking book to read all their abilities, it's just way too much for me to remember. I'm sticking to all the older champions I already know how to use. I'm an old dog, you can't teach me new characters, I don't know how to use them. Like I took a 6-star Kate Bishop to rank 3, a 6-star Science Captain Marvel to rank 4. I don't even really know how to use them. I just kind of go for it and do my best. At the end of the day, my aging YouTube internet brain rot cannot remember 200 different characters, offense and defense abilities. It's just too much for me at this point. And they were pretty committed to buffing older characters that were outdated. It looks like they slowed down on that, but they do throw one out there every now and then. Like right now, I think they just buffed Nightcrawler. While I was gone, they buffed OG Iron Man. They also buffed OG Hulk, Rocket Raccoon, and OG Spidey while I was gone too. It's pretty cool. I thought they promised brand new mastery setups. What's up with all the OG old masteries that we have? Like, we're still using the same masteries from like 2015. What's up with that? Just another empty promise from KABAM, I guess. Where's all the new variant content? They kind of just stopped. It's been like over 2 years since our last variant, I think. That variant used to be some of the most hyped, anticipated, fun content in the entire game with great rewards, but now it's kind of stopped. It's kind of lame. Two new features that I love is the monthly event quests has a brand new difficulty called Thronebreaker. The rewards are so much better. The difficulty is so much more fun and challenging. It's no longer boring like Cavalier is. And once you 100% the Thronebreaker difficulty, you gain access to a boss rush where you can swap out different characters, and it's such good rewards. I really like it. I also like how every single month has extra rewards in the solo event tab. So far, like I said earlier, there's just been a huge buff in rewards and resources every single month, which is really cool. You get free rewards from Amazon Prime every single month if you link your account. Also, the MCOC online store gives you free crystals every day and every week. It's just cool. I like free stuff. Give us more free stuff, KABAM. Now, what is not cool, but I am still not surprised by it. This game is still flooded with microtransactions, and of course, like I said earlier, a pay-to-win formula. Every day I open the app, I'm bombarded with different ads to buy things. Buy the monthly battle pass, buy rank up resources, 7-star shards, buy the piggy bank, buy Cavalier crystals. Oh wait, I'm sorry, they're not called Cavalier crystals anymore, they're called Paragon crystals. These crystals are the biggest scam in the entire world. You have like a 1 or 2% chance to get a 7-star character, and that is just so bad. And worst of all, you still get freaking 4-star characters from Paragon crystals. If you're Paragon or Valiant, you're barely even using 5-star characters. I mean, personally, I still think 5-star rank 5 characters are pretty useful, but the basic pool should be 7, 6, and 5-star characters. 4-star characters and Paragon crystals is the biggest scam in the entire game. I cannot believe that exists. It's so bad. I got like 10 straight 4-star characters from Paragon crystals. I did get lucky and get a 7-star Joe Fix-It, but still, there's too many 4-star characters. One resource I think is still way too stingy and way too hard to get still is 6-star signature stone crystals. Like, they need to give those out a lot more now. I mean, I may not agree with the business practice of the game. I may think KABAM is a mediocre dev company. I think the structure of the game is sketchy, and MCOC's best days are behind them. But at the end of the day, people still enjoy this game. This game is still chugging along and still going, which is pretty cool. We have over 200 Marvel characters to play from movies, TV shows, and rare obscure comics. You can play as a freaking Dragon Man. That is so cool. Also, I think it's hilarious Dragon Man wears underwear, implying he has a big purple dragon schlong hiding there. You can play as the sexiest Marvel character. You can play as other sexy characters too. You can play as hunky characters. You can play as a freaking John Wick monkey. You can play as Howard the Duck or Howard the Symbiote. You can play as a freaking Sasquatch, half tiger lady, half squirrel lady, a magical cow, a pterodactyl, Captain America in an Iron Man suit, a Superman ripoff, 2 Superman ripoffs, 3 Superman ripoffs, and one of those ripoffs has an evil dark side to him. That's so cool. A werewolf, a swamp monster, a disgusting nasty abomination with 2 faces, Ghost Rider and Cosmic Ghost Rider, the freaking devil, and most importantly, you can play as Wong. You can play as Wong in Marvel Contest of Champions. I mean, you can play as a full team of the Fantastic Four, you can do the Sinister Six, Children of Thanos, the Hulk family, Avengers, Xmen, the Thor team, Horsemen of the Apocalypse, the Defenders, the sexiest Marvel characters, a robot army, a symbiote team, Spider Group, Black Panthers, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Ant family, a team of Wolverines, a team of Sorcerer Supremes, and so many more. You can play as a team of totally made up original characters that KABAM has made for their Marvel universe. Marvel Contest of Champions helped me feel prepared for the brand new Spider-Man 2 game on the PS5. Like when Agent Venom and Anti-Venom showed up, I was like, I know those guys. I know those guys from Marvel Contest Champions. I know who those are. Like I said earlier, this game should be and could be the coolest mobile video game in the entire world. But corporate greed and just mediocrity gets in the way. And I guess nothing in this world can be perfect. I mean, like I said, it's still cool to see this game still chugging along, still going after all these years. And it looks like this year's a 10-year anniversary, so that should be pretty cool. I mean, I do miss being part of the MCOC community. I do miss making videos and watching other MCOC content creators. Some of my favorite videos, like the animation and suicide videos. Some of my most viewed videos on YouTube are freaking MCOC videos. Some of my best MCOC memories are joining Seaton's live stream when he does a brand new piece of content like the Abyss of Legends. And just thousands of people watching. That was just so cool, such good times. I do look back at MCOC very nostalgically, especially like 2019, 2018, 2017. Around that time, this game is very nostalgic to me, and I look back at it very fondly. Now I am playing very casually, no alliance, no sweaty hardcore endgame content, no heavy spending. I am chilling, playing this game a few times a week, and doing the monthly side quests. I did do Act 8.1, 8.2, and 8.3 completion rewards. I did not 100% it. I don't want 100% it. I might do completion rewards of Act 8.4 whenever that comes out. Right now, my biggest goal was to get my very first 6-star rank 5 character, and I did. It was Omega Sentinel, and that's so cool, but now I don't know what to do. I'm like, okay, I achieved my goal, now what? Now I just want to get as many 6-star rank 4 characters as possible. Maybe try to get Valiant, but like I said, those resources seem impossible to get a 7-star rank 3 character to my casual gaming. Like, it doesn't seem possible for me. And one last thing I want to say, MCOC has $1 million idea just sitting in front of them waiting, and they refuse to do it. Cosmetics, costumes, different outfits for characters. You know how badass it would be? Character costumes and uniforms for each character? That'd be crazy. They could monetize the hell out of that and make a lot of money. Of course, I'm just giving MCOC another sketchy, scummy microtransaction deal, but it's such a, why haven't they done it by now? It's been almost 10 years. Let me dress my Emma Frost in different characters, MCOC. Let me put my Emma Frost in different costumes. Please, KABAM. Thank you for watching. Peace out.